tomorrow night is the night that Cleveland has waited for since this summer, when LeBron James broke Cleveland's heart once again. There's not as much anger as there was this summer, but things are still simmering a little bit, and I think LeBron is about to experience what it's like to take on 20,000 people at one time. I tried to get a sense of that the last few days, and it doesn't seem like Cavaliers fans have moved on, which I think why tomorrow night is so important, is that it's going to finally allow people to vent, get whatever anger and hostility they still have in their systems completely out, and everyone can move on. Right. Well, since the NBA schedule was announced in August, the Cavaliers have been in talks with both the NBA and the Miami Heat as far as protecting not only LeBron, but the safety of the players on the floor, the referees, and obviously the fans as well. There's going to be 20,000 people in a very hostile, close environment. And the NBA is unlike any other sports because people are so confined. So they've promised to have security ringing the court. Not necessarily, they're not going to turn it into a police state per se, but there's going to be uniformed and undercover officers in the crowd, making sure that people behave themselves. I mean, the Cavs are not saying that people shouldn't go down there and enjoy themselves and be boisterous and support their team. They just don't want things to get out of hand. Yeah, and nobody really knows how LeBron is feeling. He stays very guarded, as he always was here. Things have not gone according to plan down there in Miami. They're still trying to figure that, much like the Cavs are here, the Heat are trying to figure out how to make it work with three superstars. People wondered how it would be to have three guys and only one basketball. Well, they're having to learn the hard way with that right now. There's also a little bit of turbulence regarding Coach Eric Spoelstra and whether or not he's going to be the coach for the rest of the season down there. So, LeBron decided to try the grass in the other yard, and right now it's not greener. And I think deep down there's a part of LeBron that, that has some regrets with the way the whole thing played out during the summer. And I think Cleveland fans would have been willing to let him go. I think what really has bothered Cleveland fans is the way he left. He decided to have a 1-hour television special to basically tell them that he was leaving. Had he just come out front and said, hey, it was a great 7 years with you, I have to leave, I hope you understand, it's been a great run, I think Cleveland would have gladly accepted that. He's not the first superstar athlete to leave this town as a free agent, but this one really hurt. Cleveland doesn't want to have another black guy. There's been some famous nights here with 10-cent beer night in the 1970s, and then we had a bottle throwing right at Brown Stadium just a couple of years ago. So Cleveland doesn't want to take another national shot. I mean, this city has already endured enough. It's already been a national punchline for decades, really. And I think, Clevelanders are proud people, and they don't want people to look back at this night and at this city as another bad moment.